You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I'm back. Rodrance for Black and White Sports 2. Well, we're going to talk about Tom Brady and a little bit more so, really, Gisele and her new boy toy, whatever she's trying to refer to him as. Jiu-jitsu instructor. I don't know what he's given her exactly. The one hung low, I'm not sure. You would have to tell me. Well, anyway, so some new details have come out involving Gisele, involving her guy, and involving how much involvement this guy has had with the children, Tom Brady's children. And you've got to wonder, as badly as Brady has looked, and I'm talking on the field some, yes, but just in general, the way he has looked physically, wore down, beat up, we know it seems like he's got a little fire back now that the divorce has been finalized. But you've got to wonder, was he suspicious of something? Was something weighing on his mind? Because the Brady camp has sort of came out and been like, we don't love the timing of this. You know, having the divorce just finalized a couple of weeks ago, it looks bad. Well, this doesn't look great. This doesn't look great. So let's get to this because we got some more details. Jiu-jitsu instructor wasn't just for her, but was also in town for the kids. That's right, Tom Brady's kids. Gisele Bündchen and jiu-jitsu instructor Joaquim Valente have raised a lot of suspicion as to possible romantic ties. But we at least now know one of the reasons he traveled with her to Costa Rica. He's training her and Tom Brady's kids. This is TMZ. Sources close to Gisele tells us the kids, Benjamin and Vivian, are homeschooled and have traveled with them to make sure they're receiving all the necessities for their education. We're told there's a full-time teacher who travels to teach the kids their basics, and Valente as well. It's also not the first time the group has made the trip to Costa Rica together. Interesting. So this is the teacher for the kids, and of course, this is her new possible boy toy. Our sources say Valente handles the physical education aspect of the homeschooling, which makes sense considering he's trained them in jiu-jitsu after connecting in Miami. Nonetheless, it does feel odd Valente was able to up and leave his jiu-jitsu business back home for several weeks while he's with Gisele and crew, though you got to imagine the money is good. While it's not 100% clear where Gisele and Joaquim stand, we still haven't seen any PDA, and Gisele's sources are adamant there's nothing romantic. Of course, she's trying to save face right now, knowing how this looks. However, one source close to the former couple still believes the timing of the trip is interesting, considering her and Tom just finalized their divorce. As reported, Gisele and Joaquim did a sexy jiu-jitsu photo shoot for Dust magazine more than a year ago, so at the very least, they've gotten physical, and that, of course, is their words and not mine. But I think you get the point there. So that's some more details. This guy has been around for a year. He's been around the family, right? Tom, we would assume, is gone a lot. So we don't know what this means exactly. We don't. We don't know if it's going to emerge at some point that maybe this played a role in the divorce. We've heard that it was her that decided to throw up her hands and leave because he decided to go back to football. But did she have any additional motivation? I said the other day in my video, now we know why Tom was not willing to walk away from football. I wondered, I was like, Really? It's going to be your last year? You know it's your last year. You've been married to her for 15 years. I would think a lot of people would be like, you know what? I've done all I can do. I'm not going to lose my marriage over what's 10 games in the NFL. But maybe Tom and his gut, right? His Super Bowl winning gut had a gut feeling that maybe something else was going on. And maybe he was like, no, there's not a chance I'm walking away from the game that I love when I know something sinister could be going on, by the way. And on a side note, his Twitter header was actually a picture of him and Gisele and the kids. And he just changed it sometime late yesterday. And so now it's just something random. But it's she's not on there anymore. And like I said, the Brady camp is saying they're not thrilled with the timing of this all just sort of emerging. Man, like I said the other day, the Buccaneers defense is getting healthy. And Tom Brady may be highly motivated and highly pissed off. If I was a betting guy, which I'm not, but if I was, I would probably put some money on Tom Brady and the Buccaneers winning the NFC South at this point. If they end up winning 10 games or even 11 games, it wouldn't shock me a bit now. If they go on a run, and let's be real, the Buccaneers is one team no team in the NFC wants to see come playoff time. Don't believe me? Just ask the Seattle Seahawks. They were one of those teams that we think will be in the playoffs. They just got beat. Peace. I'm out. Till next time. Black and White Network supporters, make sure you go over and check out the Black and White Network merchandise store. 25% off USA First. 25% off USA First. Go now.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.